those are little things that we need to do in terms of renovation. And then our living room is done. I think this may be like the worst that I've chipped it. Our wall is not done, but every time I walk out of my office, I see the side that is done and it gets me so excited for the finished result because this is what I see. I'm walking out and this is what I see. Before turning this corner, I see half of the finished wall, or like 75% of the finished wall. And it looks so cute, look at that. And yeah, here's the unfinished part, but we are almost done. Or I guess Howell's almost done because he's been doing most of this. I am so excited for the final result. Just eating a strawberry. Sorry, my teeth are so sensitive and I just pulled this from the fridge. Anyways, we'll probably finish this in like an hour or so. Unfortunately, we do need to go back to the supplier, which is like 25-ish minute drive away. But yeah, we're just missing one panel, so we do need to get that before we finish everything. But yeah, I'm so excited. We also need to do some minor touch-ups of like the moldings and anywhere else that we need to caulk at the baseboards and stuff, and the fireplace area. But then yeah, those are little things that we need to do in terms of renovation. And then our living room is done, and then we just decorate. So really excited. It's coming along really well. It's so cold. Howell is going to be tiling our shower. The surface area is not too much, but we do want to get tiles up there. So this is going to be the before. And these are the tiles we're using, just simple white subway tiles. Borrowed this tile cutter from my dad. I think he's had it for quite some time, but yeah, it still works like a charm. Here we go. Got it's like a green tone paint. Yeah, we're gonna paint our bathroom that color, probably our bedroom as well. And then yeah, now we have white subway tiles in the shower. You are hearing some voices in the background. It's because my husband is in a meeting right now, so yeah, it's just people talking. But anywho, where has the last 6 months gone? I don't know, everything has gone so fast. I just remember it being New Year's at my cousin's house celebrating, and now we're here. I realized I don't think I've updated, but I chipped my tooth a while back. I think I chipped it a week or so ago, probably a week ago. I chipped it at work. A little backstory, a few backstories actually. This tooth has gone through quite a few fillings because I chipped it multiple times. The first time I ever chipped my tooth was the summer of like 2005. I was in Vietnam for the first time with my family, and in Vietnam, a lot of the houses, like the patio area, I guess you could call it. It's not really a patio, but it's like the like outdoor flooring that surrounds part of the house. That area is made out of tiles. And so if it's wet, it could be a little slippery. That day it was raining, and it's a roofed area, but of course like rain splashes in because there's no walls. So the tile was wet, and I don't even know why I was going outside for. It was raining. I don't know where I was going, but as soon as I got out of the house, I started running on this tiled area, slippery tiled area, fell and I chipped my tooth. My parents were upset. We were on vacation, and yeah, I chipped my tooth. That was the first time. So I was 9 years old at that time. Second time I chipped my tooth was grade 11, I believe. Grade 11 or grade 12? I think it was grade 11. So at this point, my tooth was already fixed. When you fill in your tooth, the material they use is not going to be as strong as like whatever your natural tooth is made out of, right? So it's gonna be prone to some wear and tear. So it was grade 11, I was at the movie theater and I had a bag of candy. I couldn't open it with my hands, so I decided to use my teeth. And when I went, like when I did the motion to rip open the bag, I somehow chipped my tooth doing that. And that was not fun. And then I got it fixed again. The thing about filling your teeth is that when they applied the element to fix your teeth, they have to shape your tooth a bit so that the stuff that they put on actually like bonds to your teeth, right? So as the more you chip it or the more you fix it, you're gonna be grinding away some enamel. To be honest, I don't know where my real tooth is. I assume I at least have half of this tooth. Anyways, so chipped twice, got it fixed twice. The third time I chipped my tooth was having dinner with my family, just a usual family dinner day. We were having salad rolls, salmon salad rolls, and I was making my salad roll. It was all pretty. I took a bite and I had a bone in my salad roll, and of course when you're biting a salad roll you used your front teeth, and I bit into the bone, chipped my tooth again. I think after that I put off fixing it for quite some time because I didn't like the idea of sanding down my teeth again. I probably had the chip for like a year before I'm like, okay, I'll fix it again. And this was because I got engaged and then I didn't want to have a chipped tooth for my pictures. Now, this new chip here is my 4th time chipping my tooth. And this happened during work last week, I believe. Basically, I was eating this peanut butter and jam granola bar. And the thing is, I love PB&J things. I love PB&J sandwiches. So when I saw this PB&J bar, I was really intrigued. It was peanut butter and the jam part was raspberries. And frickin' I bit into a raspberry seed, like a little raspberry seed. If you've had raspberries in your smoothies, or I guess just raspberry in general, those seeds are pretty hard, right? Like they don't blend up when you try to blend them. And so I bit into the raspberry seed, chipped my tooth again. When I bit into the raspberry seed, I didn't even realize that I chipped my tooth. I was just eating my bar. And then I came across something, as I was eating it, I came across a material that I could not like bite properly. And I was thinking like, this is not part of the bar. Like, what is this? So I took it out of my mouth and it was this little white thing, right? I was like,
ew, like, did that come from the bar? That's weird.
I threw it away. And then as I'm like working and I'm thinking, I was doing like this motion because I fiddle when I'm thinking, and I could feel the sharpness of my tooth. It got caught on my tongue, and I realized the thing that I picked out of my mouth and threw out was my tooth, or like the filling at least part of my tooth. And so yeah, that was the most recent time that I chipped my tooth. In total, I've chipped it 4 times, and I'm gonna go get it filled next week, just in time for my little sister's graduation. And yeah, this tooth is just gonna keep getting weaker. Yeah, that's the story. And I think this may be like the worst that I've chipped it. It's really sharp still because it's only been a week. All right, I'm gonna get back to work, and I hope you enjoyed my story of the times I've chipped my tooth. So Hal finished the tiling job, we grouted it. The grout is a little more gray than what I was hoping for. On the bag of grout, it was supposed to be like a off-white color, but it's a lot more gray than we were expecting. And yeah, now it's time to paint. First coat, oh, just right in the middle, eh?
Yep, good part. Oh, that looks nice.
Yeah, I like it. I have paint in my hair, but anyways, bathroom is done now. I'll quickly show that afterwards, but I want to show the what are they called? But I want to show the lacquer art that we got 2 days ago, and then we're gonna hang them in our living room. So this is the art. I think it's like Chinese lacquer art. I grew up with my family having a lot of lacquer art in the house, and I really wanted it here. The ones my parents have, they got it from Vietnam, so we were just looking at Marketplace for anyone that's selling them, and luckily we found someone in Richmond that was. We got it for $150, which I think is a pretty good price for these artworks. Yeah, super excited to put them up. I think it will make our living room even more complete. I know a lot of like Chinese / Vietnamese households have this, so that's what we're gonna have as well. And this is our artwork up. I think it looks super cute. It took a little long to do, a little long to level, but now that it's up, I think our living room art is complete. The next thing we need is just the TV here. We'll probably put this, probably move this picture away, and then, yeah. The fireplace is like one of those olden fireplaces. Maybe we should have just removed it to begin with, but oh well, it's there for now. I guess it adds a bit of character, but look at the arts. It's so cute.